Okay, we got I don't even know what day this is. Day 5. Day 5 done. And we scratched all the way down to the bottom of the clay layer. And this is some fill that's being delivered. Some of it showed up with these branches and sticks in it. These look little pieces of stick. That's no good. A bunch of those got rejected for having contamination. They're supposed to all be engineered fill so that they have there you go. There's my hand, by the way. Thing is big. Very big. This bucket is very big. There's my hand. There's the bucket. It's supposed to be engineered fill, and it wasn't really coming in like that. So they dug out some more stuff today, way less energetic than yesterday, and this hole's gotten really big. It's hard to get a big picture perspective on it because I don't have anything for reference, but it's pretty large. It sounds like the beach right now, like little creaking, popping. I think the coal is making noise. It sounds like little crabs or something. I don't know if you can hear that. It's like the coal has been under pressure, and now that it's out from being under pressure, it's making like noises. Like it's like cracking and popping and making little poppy sounds. Wait, that's warm still. It's like probably 100 degrees. Right there where my thumb is. That was the part that was down on the ground. Maybe it'd be cooler than that. Maybe I could break into it and see what's inside. Oh, that was easy. Ooh, yeah. That's definitely like 80 degrees. It's cooling down though. It's all part of the plan. Everything that they cooled it down to was definitely cooler than this. Or definitely at least this cool. So this isn't a problem. It's pretty neat. I wonder if that's related to the noise, like the temperature stress, the different temperatures of the coal as it cools down. Oh, look at that. You know what that is? That's shoring. This is shoring wood from inside the mine. That's what that is. See how it's sawn into a square here? That's pretty cool. Square cut on the butt. That's not a tree root. Yeah, they definitely got into the mine workings there. That's cool. Maybe I'll take that down to the house. So this is pretty deep. I'm not going to go in the low part there. That's a hot spot right there. And that's covered over. You can see the dirt right up like that. Yesterday, that face sheared off at a layer of ash and exposed some burning coal underneath that. I can't climb up there because it'll all probably fall down on me. Not interested. It looks like this is sort of an ashy part there. I don't smell anything. That's a good sign. Being all the way down here and not smelling anything. This is all cold. Yeah. They tempt this. Ooh, ash. Ash. That's ash. It's so quiet sounding. It's so soft. Hold my breath. This smells like dirt. Okay, well, that's really exciting. So I was told that kind of at the bottom of this trench, within a foot or so, maybe it's where that little gray river is. It's not a river, but that might be the bottom perimeter. And God, that's a thick coal seam. They just told me that they got to the bottom of the coal here, and then the top of the coal is just below where that gray spot is. Organic shale, they called that. I'm not a geologist. I don't know anything about this. But they called that organic shale, and that was on top of the coal like a cap. And the coal goes from, well, I guess that's 8 feet. That's probably 8 feet. So it goes from the bottom of this pan here, you know, where it's flat. Well, it's not flat anywhere, but right down here up to maybe there. And that's the coal seam, 8 feet vertical. And you can see some of the, I don't know if you can see that. There's rubble right there. And I showed you this yesterday, but there's rubble right there. And that is the kind of thing where a hole had opened up and somebody had filled it. That's why none of those rocks fit together. And then when the rocks are on a different plane, like there, oops, sorry, it's focusing on me, like right there, that's another sign that there was a subsidence there. It's not significant that there's subsidence because that's all over the place right here. So, yeah, this is pretty cool. So the main plan is starting from about where that wall is right there and working methodically across the site, maybe 180 feet, with this formerly hot location being at this focal point. And that location, they're going to scratch that out and figure out what's going on with that. But down here, they're going to dig 10-foot wide 10-foot wide trenches, which is 2 passes, I think, with the excavator bucket. So that's like from there to there and then there to there. That's like 10 feet. And they'll dig 10-foot wide passes and take out all the material all the way down to the hard bottom, whatever it's made of. I don't know. And then they're going to take this external fill that's coming in right here, and they're going to set that inside that excavation, 10 feet wide and in layers, and they're going to layer it up, and they're going to compact it in there and moisten it with water, compact it in there, and then move over 10 feet and do it again. And I don't know if it's going to be in exactly that pattern. They might do like one here and then one 50 feet over and then one somewhere else just to maintain the stability of the earth. I'm not exactly sure how the pattern is, but I have a 200-page document that shows what the pattern is exactly. But they're going to compact that in there, and then engineers are going to come out and look at it and make sure it's solid. And then they're going to move over and do it again, and move over and do it again, and move over and do it again, and then add layers to it and different thicknesses and build up this abutment that holds up the ditch. Because, let's see, the ditch is up there, and it's like, let's say it's 6 feet down from where those stakes are driven way up there. And then they want to have an angle that comes out like this, 1 to 1, so 45 degrees, to keep the earth up underneath of the ditch stable. And then it's important to compact this so that the whole thing doesn't slough down into this uncompacted soil down here. So that's why everything that has to go back in the hole has to be engineered fill that's compacted, which is what the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of truck trips are about. Bringing in a material that's a known quantity. So, yeah. This is pretty exciting. All this excavation is going down to that depth and then all the way over to where that stake is, which that stake is 20 feet outside of any of the excavation. So there's a lot more earth to move here, but it's going to be pretty great. Anyway, I hope that was a nice enough check-in. Sorry I didn't get up here today. I had some other duties. Oh, you can see all this fill here. That's where they've exposed coal and they've filled it over. There's not coal here or there because it's been mined out right there and here. But here and here is where the pillars were. And they exposed it, and so they covered it all up. And then there's coal exposed here. You can see that in the one of the early videos. A big sheer wall of shiny, pure black coal right there. And they cover up all that too. Everything gets covered at night for safety. So, but I think this site has been really safe. And the contractor has been doing a great job. And all the scientists from the Department of Mine Reclamation, government agency that oversees this kind of stuff and takes care of it, they've been on top of it all the way from the early morning all the way to the late night. Always had somebody here. So I feel very inspired by their work. And I look forward to seeing more. Thanks for checking it out. Bye.